What's up guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I want to show you a trading strategy that you can use especially for the binary option trading. The advantage of binary options are that it doesn't matter how far you have predicted a price change. The only important thing is to have the price above or below your entry price in a specified time. Today we won't use any indicator for our trade, so we will use the chart as it looks like at the moment at the US dollar and Japanese yen. What we are looking for today is for resistance and support areas where we want to trade the breakouts in these areas, and I will show you right now what I mean. In this chart you can already see a very good example for this. When I tell you that we want to trade a breakout, I mean that we have, in this case, we have a very good resistance area over here. So the price stopped over here, then retested it once again. And over here, when it breaks out above this level here, then it was only going upwards, and this would be the moment where we open our trade. And when you take a closer look, the open trade would be somewhere over here, and we would never look back. We only would move up and we would hit our target. For today's video, I have created a challenge of starting with only $1 and traded up until we reach $1,000. For this, we need approximately 10 to 11 consecutive wins in a row. I know this is a very big challenge, but let's see how it turns out. Even if you don't use any indicator, it is important to use some trading rules. The most important rule is that we only use the markets with the highest payouts. So, for example, I'm trading on the broker called Pocket Option, and the highest payout I've seen so far were 92%. You can see it over here in the chart. There you can see the payout 92%, 92, and so on. But you can also see some other markets where you have like only 54% or lower. So these are options that you definitely won't trade, as the payout is way too low. The second rule we have today is that we have a trading time of only 15 seconds. You can see it over here. I know 15 seconds is a very short time, but with this, we minimize the risk of a pullback within our trade. So let's wait now for our first trading option. Now I'm looking at the US dollar Japanese market, and I hope that the price is now coming up until we break over this level here, and then I would open the trade in the long position, and then we can see how it will turn out. So you can see I've now opened the first trade, but it was not the US dollar Japanese yen, it was the American Express token. So, and you can see right over here, we hit our profit. Why I have entered the trade? I have entered the trade over here. So I could see, okay, we had some lower lows, and then this level here would be my support area, and I think I've opened the trade right over here, and then we had a nice downtrend and we had our first profit. So now our balance is not $1, our balance is at $1.92. So let's increase now our bet for the next trade, and let's see us at the second trade. There we go, we have entered now our second trade, this time at the Apple stock, and you can see it turns out quite good at the moment. So we had here, or we have here, a nice downtrend. There we go, we have our next profit. We had a nice downtrend over here. I was looking the first time at the chart, I guess somewhere over here, so but I was too late because this would be the last level, and then we had some new lower lows, then we had a pullback, and this was my next support level. We have break through the support level, and then I have entered the trade. You can see now we have a pullback, but this doesn't matter. Maybe it will be a new chance for our second trade. but let's increase now our bet to $3.69 as this is our current balance. There we go, we have our next possibility to enter a trade. This time it is again at Apple, this time we have it long. And let's see how it turns out. We have a few seconds left and it was very close, but we were still in the profit. And this is all that matters at the end. So our next balance is at $7.01. And again, it was the same strategy. Now it turns out very well. As I already said, it was very close, but the result is the only thing that matters at the end. So let's wait for our next possibility. And there we go. Just a few seconds later, I hit another long trade at Apple. I think it is still worth it. And there we go again. We had a next profit. So let's increase our bet at 13.32. And we are still in a very good upwards trend. So I think I might wait for the next pullback and see how it turns out. But let's see. Okay guys, as you have seen, I've now switched back the market. I've switched back to the Apple stock and I have entered a new long trade. This has turned out very well as well. And we have secured our next profit and let's continue with the next trade. There we go. We have now our next opportunity. So this one would have been the first opportunity, but unfortunately I've missed it out. But with this breakthrough, we had our second opportunity and this turned out very well. So let's increase it for the next time as well. And we are waiting for our next trade. There we go. We have our next opened position right over here. I was a few seconds late, but I think we have got this entry right on the spot and we have secured our next profit. So let's wait for the next opportunity and we are coming our goal closer and closer again as we are already at $94.25. So we have to do the same thing right now again and we will hit our $1,000. Let's see how it works out. There we go. We have our next opportunity, this time at the American Express market. And again, we have broken through this support level over here. We have opened our short position and as you can see, it turns out very well. So we have now a profit of $180.96. Let's continue with this at the next trade and we will see how it turns out. There we go, we have opened the same position just a few seconds later as we have seen another lower low and we can see that this trend is going to continue. And it was very close, but we have secured our next profit. So let's keep this momentum rolling and let's see how it works. And there we go, we have our next opened position. And as you can see, we had a new lower low over here. Let's hope that this trend is going to continue, as we are very close for our target. And yep, it turned out very well. So it could be our last trade now to hit our target. And as you can see here, the profit, this would be our payout. If this trade is now possible, or if this trade is now profitable, the last one, it will be our last trade. And there we go. We have now opened our last position today and the last position of this challenge. As you can see, we had a new higher high over here. We have break through this level and the trade is moving into our direction. So this is our challenge. So we have turned our $1 at the beginning into $1,280.79. I'm honest with you guys, this was not my first attempt doing so. I had 3 runs ahead where I failed at different stages at the challenge, but this time this was the 4th run so far. It finally worked out. So in total I have lost about $3 before, and now I made $1,280.79. So it is a very great outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so far, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to not miss any other video in the future. I will do similar challenges in the future, so see you again in the next video. See you soon.